On the 7th day before Christmas, an orator said to me, take advantage of every opportunity to practice your communication skills so that when important occasions arise, you'll have the gift, the style, the sharpness, the clarity, and the emotions to affect other people. So said Jim Rohn. Now, how can we apply that wonderful quote to our everyday speaking experience? What did he mean by all of that? Well, the thing is, practice, practice, practice in every opportunity. Now, that could be wandering around the house. If you live alone, you have nobody to upset. You can go and speak your message out at every turn, every room, particularly in front of a mirror. That's very important because then you can see how you're coming across. You can see the facial expressions. And if you do it in front of a full-length mirror, you can see your body stance. You can see how your hands are moving. The whole works. Then start to up the ante and get a few people in terms of an audience. Who do you know who would give you some feedback? And by feedback, I mean constructive feedback in terms of how your message is landing. Now, if they're your ideal audience, so much the better. If they're not, that's fine. And take any feedback openly with gratitude, but consider how qualified they are to give you that feedback. That's something to bear in mind because we are very good at being our own worst critic. And if you invite criticism rather than critique, then chances are you're going to get a load of not so pleasant feedback. Take it, sift it. What is worth holding on to? What can you tweak as a result? Move on. So, who can you invite to give you that feedback? As I said, if they're your ideal audience, excellent. But anywhere you get the opportunity, volunteer, stand up, ask for the opportunity to practice those communication skills. That takes courage. I appreciate that. I know that. It takes courage to put yourself out in front of an audience, whether it be in front of 2, in front of 10, in front of 200. That's where you're going, isn't it? And more. So when those opportunities arise, and they will, if you start becoming known as a speaker, people are going to ask you, oh, would you just say a few words? If you're at any event, if you're at an event where a speaker lets the event organizer down, ooh, watch out, you may be asked to fill in. So if you've got that polished way, you know, I've got this, I know my material so well, and I have rehearsed it in ever expanding situations, got feedback, tweaked, measured, changed, let's go, then you will be in an ideal situation to come to that impromptu speech with the gift, the style, the sharpness, the clarity, and the emotion to move, to influence the audience you have in front of you. Practice every opportunity. Put yourself in front of audiences. Offer to put yourself in front of audiences. Get known in your circle of friends as somebody who can and will speak. You may be in a faith group, in which case you've got small groups part of your congregation. You may be part of a networking group. You may be part of something like Rotary or Lions or something like that. Put yourself out there. Get the practice. And then when the opportunity arises, dip, I got it. So that when you go on that keynote stage, that summit stage, that TEDx stage, you've got it. And you are so well prepared that it is a no-brainer. You have the audience in the palm of your hand and your gift is ready to give to your audience. If you want to know more about how to do this, contact me, Wendy Corner, Coach. Bye for now.